Hello, Mr. B. Nice to meet you this week. I'm very excited to start teaching you drums. We discussed a few things, very simple things this week. First one was how to hold our sticks, okay? So instead of grabbing them like this, da 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 da, we want to put our thumb on the top, all right? So we get a little more movement and control, right? So I want you to try just going back and forth like this, using your thumb, your pointer, and your middle. You can also use your ring and your pinky if you'd like, but I really, honestly, really like using just my thumb, my pointer, and my middle finger to create some movement there. And then I use my ring and my pinky to help secure it. But thumbs always on the top, just like that. And a lot of the action when I attack my drum is with my wrist and my fingers, right? Not my elbows. All right, so that's lesson number one, how to hold your drum. We also talked a little bit about counting. So quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we have eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. Then we have 16th notes. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. All right. So it's very important you know the difference between quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes. All right. Third thing we talked about was going back and forth, right and left. All right. And that's very, very important because if we just do all right or all left, it gets more difficult for us, okay? But if we go back and forth, it's easy. Just like that. All right, cool. So make sure you're going back and forth, you're holding your sticks right, practice your counting. I will send a link to your metronome with this video, and also two other things to work on. This should keep you busy this week. All right, first off is one bounce with your stick. Bump, just like that. Right hand first and then left. And it has to be a real bounce. It can't be like, it has to be bump, bump. Back and forth. One bounce. And that is what we call a double stroke. And when you put it all together, it sounds like this. And the only way we can go that fast is by bouncing. All right, cool. So, holding the sticks. We have also time, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have stick bounce, and then we have a pattern. Yay! All right. So your pattern is this. First one, no resting, right? Because resting is when we're not playing. So 1 and 2 and 3E and a 4E and a, okay? And then the next one, you rest on in between 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 and, all right, 3E and a 4E and a. When we repeat it, it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3E and a 4E and a 1 and 2 and 3E and a 4E. 1 and 2 and 3E and a 4E and a 1 and 2 and 3E and a 4E and a. All right, so practice holding your sticks, practice your counting, your new pattern, bouncing, all that fun stuff. All right, I will see you next week. And make sure you practice about 20 minutes a day, around that, 20, 25 minutes for about 5 days a week. Give yourself a day or two off. You deserve it. I'll see you next week.